The Beach FM Business Lunch Show, brought to you by PlaceMakers Kapiti Horowhenua. Together we're building New Zealand.
Welcome back to the Business Lunch Show on Beach FM 106.3. And let's welcome back to the show our good friend from Levin. It is Louise Duncan from Louise Duncan Hair Design. G'day, Louise.
Good morning, Damian.
How are we doing, my friend?
Good. It's not sunny out there today, but hopefully that'll change by this afternoon.
Absolutely. Hey, it's been a while since we caught up. 30th of April, you were on the show last. 3 months and 4 or 5 days. How's life been pre all the COVID nonsense? We've
been really lucky. All my clients were great, and of course they couldn't really unless they did their hair at home, which unfortunately a couple did do. They just had to wait with us, but they've all been really amazing, and they've all come back in, and we've had a few little fix-up jobs, a few home bleaches, a few home fringes, actually quite a few home fringes, but otherwise everyone's been pretty good. And was really wonderful coming back in and was understanding about having to wait sort of between 6 to 8 weeks to get in, and just really went with the flow, which was wonderful.
Tell us about those early days coming out of 4 to 3 and 2 and all the precautions that you had to take into place, because, you know, back then we still had to follow social distancing. We still had to be mindful of you know, our bubbles, etc. But you're, you know, kind of in the front line where you're coming in, you've got that contact, you know. I'm sure you didn't master the gardens shares from a distance for people's hairs.
We definitely had guidelines which we had to follow from the Ministry of Health. So things such as people, as soon as they came in the door, had to come and wash their hands with soap, use a throwaway towel to dry their hands and then sanitise, contact tracing and that sort of thing. We're very lucky we already had sanitisers and things which we do every day anyway. So a lot of the new regulations that got put in place we already did before COVID as a safety measure anyway. So really it's just been for us carrying on as we were before, and just with the odd thing of contact tracing, sanitising where clients have been as soon as they leave, so basin areas, seats, all that sort of thing, and door handles coming in and out of the shop needed sanitised like every sort of 10, 15 minutes. But the New Zealand Hairdressing Association have been amazing at keeping us in the loop and letting us know what regulations have changed and how we need to follow through with things, and also getting us the stock, because that for us in the early days was a bit of a nightmare, getting masks. Originally we got told we had to wear masks, so did our clients, and then I think 3 days into that it changed where our clients didn't have to wear masks, but we did.
Right.
And then about a week into that, it changed again to where we didn't have to wear masks unless we wanted to. But we felt safer for us and our clients to carry on wearing masks and face shields. So we just did that as protocol.
Absolutely. Hey, one question I haven't asked yet. All this extra stuff, the hand sanitizer, the mask, did it add to your bottom line? Like, was that a price out of your pocket that, you know, those stock that you had to get in that you never thought you would?
Oh, definitely. So originally they told us a lot of the sanitizers and things we were using, which are hospital grade sanitizers, they weren't considered to be good enough to be able to be used for COVID. So we had to purchase additional sanitizers that apparently was specially made for COVID. In the early days, they also told us with the masks we had to get the N95 mask to wear, which for us to get a box of 50 was going to cost us at wholesale, I think it was $350 plus GST.
Wow.
So it worked out about $6.50 per mask, which we would then have had to have put onto our clients. Right. So for the first couple of days, there was a lot of us discussing through the Facebook hairdressing community whether we were actually going to open, because by the time we worked out the cost of, you needed a new mask every half an hour, so if they were having a colour service, that's 2 masks, that's $7 or $6.50 each, and on top of their service, and then the sanitisers and all that sort of thing, it was getting really expensive. I'm very fortunate that I am a one-man band, so there's only me and Adrian who does all my reception, cleaning and all that. But if you were in a salon with 20 or 30 staff, it would be huge.
Yeah, absolutely. Adrian also adds to the salon banter. Don't forget that. That's
she certainly does. I'd be lost without my Adrian.
Yeah,
She's wonderful. She waters me and feeds me.
She's great. Great lady. Shout out to Adrian. Hey, during this time, a lot of people adapted. I know one thing that you were looking at earlier in the year was your website and how you use that to push your product. You are a certified GHD seller as well. Was it a time for you to stop and have a moment and sort out the procedures that you have and the things in place?
Definitely the website. I mean, that made a huge difference for me, and a lot of my clients did use that before we were allowed to actually have contact, and we were able to courier them, or when it was allowed to be delivered to their house, we could put it in their mailbox. Right. Following through from COVID, a lot of clients are choosing now to go on and do click and collect, so they book their products on their website, which then emails through to us, and then when they come in for their appointment, they can pick it up and just pay for it when they come in. With their appointment. So in a way, it has been really good because it is a lot of time saving for both us and them. It also means that if they're at home, they can look up what they're already using rather than coming and going, oh, it's a purple bottle and I think I got it last time, but it might have been the time before. Actually, it might be a pink bottle. And you're kind of like, yep, we've got about 7 of those. The website's been amazing for that. We have opted not to do credit card transactions on our website. Yep. Ours is just direct credit into our account, just because of the safety risks, really, with security and things like that. I'm not very technical and I'm a bit worried about that, but I have been talking to the bank and my website designer about getting more in the century and rather than just staying in the dark ages.
Hey, mate, there's nothing wrong with less internet than more internet, I say.
Well, exactly. That's what I think.
That's just my opinion.
We have noticed with GHD, we've got a new launch, which was due to sort of arrive when COVID hit. Yeah. So that's very exciting. But unfortunately now with the lockdown in Melbourne, the courier service is not coming as quickly as we would like. So things such as that is a little bit of a nightmare for us, but people have been really good that have ordered online or come in to buy stuff and we can't get it just at the moment, and they're quite happy to wait as well, which is really good.
Oh, that was actually my next question was, export export import as that affect a business, but there you go. You've already beaten me to it. Hey, tell me, you little dabbled on the lockdown haircuts and the bleach. Can you give us a stellar one you saw?
Well, there was quite a few of people that had bought chocolate brown from the supermarket, expecting it to come out a nice, rich, shiny, clean brown, and it's gone black. Yeah. So we had a couple of those to fix up, and then just the usual bleach bought from the pharmacy or online. That they've put on and left it on well over the processing time and then decided it's not light enough. So they bought another packet and done a second job. And, yeah, we did have a few of those. But it is what it is. And that's our job to help fix that and work our way through. There was nothing. I'm really lucky I didn't have anyone in with completely wrecked hair, just the odd short fringe. We had quite a lot of the short fringes, I must be honest. We were really lucky. I have seen some pretty scary ones on the Facebook pages, though, I must admit.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of mullets around. I'm not going to lie. Hey, now that we are back into our new normal, how is it feeling for you? Confidence is good. I know you're busy at the moment, but does it feel like we are back to things, business as per?
Definitely, for us as a business, we are pretty much back to normal. I'm currently fully booked sort of 3 to 4 weeks in advance, which was what I was post-lockdown. So we're really lucky to have kind of got back into our normal. However, for clients and talking to people, I feel everyone's slightly uncertain. They want to book holidays, but they're not sure whether they should, whether we're going to end up going back into lockdown or whether we're going to be fine. Some people come in and they're like, oh, this is just like a cold and don't panic about it. And I don't see why everyone's so worried. Other people are really quite scared. They don't want to go out. They come for the necessities and that's about it. Yeah. So people definitely are feeling very uncertain at the moment. And that's where when we have our clients in, we try to talk to them, give them a cup of coffee and make it a nice, relaxing experience for them.
Absolutely. Yeah, anyone's down for a chat with you guys. Hey, lastly, products, where to find you? How do we get in touch? I know you're booked up for 3 to 4 weeks, but that just shows how good you are.
Products, the best way is either on our website, www.ldhair.co.nz, flick us an email at louiseduncanhairdesign@gmail.com, or give us a phone call and we can pop it aside for you and you can call into our salon and pick it up on your way through at 265B Oxford Street, Levin.
The hair salon in blue. Thank you very much.
That's the one. Thank you, Damian.
Thank you, Louise Duncan from Louise Duncan Hair Design. Go well, my friend. We'll catch up soon.
Will do. See ya.